Hello, my name is Mark Thomton. I am with the Illinois Real Estate Journal and Chicago Industrial Properties. Joining me today is Jim Dieter, who is the head of U.S. Industrial Real Estate for Cushman Wakefield. And we're going to talk a little bit about the local market in Chicago and then probably get the 30,000-foot view from the national perspective. So Jim, first I want to start out, this is coming up on your one-year anniversary here with Cushman Wakefield. You started in February 2010.
Right.
Can you tell us a little bit of what you saw in your first year?
Yeah, I'm coming on my one-year anniversary, and I tell you that I'm having the time of my life. The single most challenge every large global company has is collaboration. It's very exciting because our offices in Toronto are communicating with our people in Dallas.
Mm-hmm.
Our people in Chicago are talking to our people in Mexico City. They better know national trends.
Mm-hmm.
They better know global trends.
Mm-hmm. So briefly, just third and fourth quarter of 2010, the industrial market in Chicago saw a positive absorption. Is it fair to say that the market probably has hit bottom locally and is on its way to a recovery throughout 2011?
Keeping in mind that Chicago is the second largest industrial market in North America.
Mm-hmm.
It's vibrant, it's diversified, manufacturing, technology, strong retailers here in this market, and retailers use distribution.
Are prices so low right now that firms are finding it's a good time to get in a major market like Chicago?
Corporations today, three things are going on with them. Number one is, in many cases, their balance sheets are extremely healthy. Mm-hmm. Number two, they're sitting on a significant amount of capital. And number three, due to the economy and the consumer demand starting to go in the right direction, they're in some cases having to play catch up. So what's really happening in Chicago, as it's happening in most markets, is that there's a renewed demand for distribution facilities that we haven't seen for a number of years.
Are there chances here that this recent activity has been an anomaly, or do you think this is a momentum that will sustain itself throughout the next year?
Yeah, I tell you, that's why I use the word cautiously optimistic, because think about all of the global factors, with all of the geopolitical issues that we have going around the world right now, with the political, back and forth that's going on in this country, with the regulations that corporate America is concerned about.
Mm-hmm.
Those two situations can trump any of the basic positive fundamentals that we are seeing.
In key firms. And Jim, one of the big stories going on right now is the recent merger of AMB and Prologis. That's going to have local and national implications. How is that going to affect the Chicago area industrial real estate, and what is that going to mean for landlords in our market?
Two mega companies like Prologis and AMB, two companies that are so well respected, two companies that have had tremendous leadership and have grown in markets around the world. AMB and Prologis to become one company and one entity is really surreal. There aren't too many events that has happened in our industry that are bigger than this and maybe more impactful. So it's going to be too early to tell exactly what's going to be the end game here, but I assure you that the end game will have something to do with they'll be in a position to develop more buildings, to buy more buildings, to sell off assets. They may care to package a lot of assets and sell off of a portfolio. It's going to be some combination probably of all of that, Mark.